same, arm underneath, pivoting on the hip, as little as your body in contact with the floor as possible, so that you're able to pivot quickly. We want to keep our feet pointing towards him. If he gets in range from there, we're cracking away at his shins, in the hope that he'll kind of get some space. Now, if you just move around, if he manages to get behind you like that, you can flip sides. When you flip sides, try and use your legs for momentum. So I'll show you what I mean. I've seen people do this kind of thing. Halfway through that, it will not end well for them. So we don't want that. We want to make sure that we keep the legs kind of pointed towards me. But if you move, I can roll to keep my leg over the top. Okay, it's not infallible, but that's what I want to try and do. Is everyone okay with that? So try and get some little rotations in there as well, where your partner's managed to just get behind you for that moment. Is that okay? And then we'll talk about actually fighting your feet. Like Mabuni shows some of these in his books, and again, there's some of them in the Bubishi. This idea of trapping the leg with your feet. You know, and so, which in theory, you know, I get it. In practice, it tends not to work that well. Right? So you'll see things where they'll hook the back of the foot and hit the shin here. You know, or ones where they'll go on the inside, they'll kind of kick here and roll and all this kind of stuff. I mean, the best to get them to stagger generally. Do you know what I mean? You might get lucky with them. So maybe interesting to know for historical purposes. Pragmatically, I wouldn't put much store in them really. You know what I mean? So my main aim is I want to try and get up if I can. When I get up, I want to get up in such a way I still keep my head away from it. So the bad habit is people will do this to get up, and of course you just eat the back foot. So, and you need sufficient space to do it too. So if I've whacked the shins and he's moved back, now's my chance. You know, even less than that, now's my chance. But I'll put my foot down here, and I'll use this arm to propel, so I've got the other leg moving in. I can then step up. If you know you strike it enough, you can kind of, you know, you can see people will spring it. So they'll get to there, they'll just kind of jump onto both feet. You see, but bad knees, age won't permit that. So we want to be there, you know, we'll be moving around, bang, bang, as soon as I get that space, I'm just kind of up like this. You know, so I'll stagger my way up right from there, in such a way that I'm trying to move my head away from him all the time. So let's do that, okay? A couple of what-ifs. So, I mean, you're fighting from a bad position here anyway, you know, I mean, he has a massive advantage from where we are. One thing, if I get, so I've whacked, and if he moves back a little bit, you think, oh, I can do this. And as I'm starting to move, he starts to come back in. I may just go, you know what, I'm going to go back. You know what I mean? I'm not going to risk getting caught mid-step, right? If I'm halfway, you know what I mean, so I've kind of got to here and he's still stops from there, and I'm just going to do my best, you know, as I kind of cover and go up from there. One of the things that Funakoshi talks about as well is if they're rushing you like that and you end up low, is strike with the groin and elbow and the thigh. You know what I mean? So if I'm kind of, you know, so I'm halfway through that get up, and he suddenly weighs it from there, bang, here. You know, it can be, it's a really kind of savage little brutal shot. Like, I mean, I'm not going to stay down here going, you know, bang, you know. It'll only be one incidental shot, but if he runs it from like bang here, you know, he doesn't trust my control at all. I wonder why. But if it's boom from there as I come up, you know, so I can hit the legs and stuff as I go in. We forget about that, there's been striking targets, but they're right in front of you, so rather than reach up the head, if it's there, again, you can still keep the head covered as you do it. Groin's an obvious target, elbow on the thigh's an obvious target, just enough to cause that kind of half a beat for you to get back up again. So can we practice those twos? If he quickly shoots round this way and he manages to get him aside, I'm now not going to be able to turn quick enough. You know, so I have to acknowledge, okay, there's a problem from this position. So I may need to be kind of just thinking of kind of use my arms to protect and cover from there. You know, so I'm worried about kind of, you know, they see the socket kick coming in from there, and the best thing to do is rolling towards it. You know, I don't want to be taking it out here because it'll have built up speed, and that'll go straight through my arms. You know, so I realise that's coming in from there. The best, although it's counterintuitive, the best thing I can do is drop in towards it. If I get a stamping thing, so he lifts his foot up from there again, the best thing I can do is roll in towards it. You know what I mean? So as that foot starts to come up from there again, he's looking for me here. He wants to get a leg from there, where I can kind of do some kind of takedown. And it's the same when I do this, if I go for the socket kick thing. If he gets around the side, he runs in from there, bang, I'll just come and get a leg as best you can. Put your shoulder towards his knee and just push. Hopefully he'll kind of drop him and take him down. If you can't, you know, sometimes big strong guys, you know, they'll grab the heel, push, and they'll just stagger from there. He's got to start dropping shots down on you. So same thing, bang, bang, he's putting him before and get up. Is everyone okay with that? It's not good, but there's no good option there, so we've just got to do what we can do.